Hi, I hope this message finds you well. We've been having a lot of intense energies. Um, Normally, I would post about when we're experiencing these big solar flares and geomagnetic storms. This time, it was like all my energy was just magnetized inwards. Whatever had to be done outwardly, I would do. Anything else, I just couldn't seem to get words out to, I don't know, it's so hard to explain. I'm sure maybe you've experienced the same thing. But just this more than usual extra pull inward into this still space, this silence, and to just be present with what was happening within. So I just wanted to share quickly a few things that have come up. And the first one, I just feel like I need to just get it out the way because it's one of these things. This is not my realm at all. I don't usually engage in this, but for some reason, I feel like I'm being shown a successful campaign, this victory energy. So, in short, I guess I want to say that I feel like I'm being shown that the US is going to have a female president soon. And again, I don't have really any interest in all of this sort of stuff, so I can't understand why I'm getting this image, but the image I'm getting is clearly female celebrating. And I don't know, I'm getting shown that at least some of the collective is going to feel that this really positive sense around this. And again, I don't want to get into a political thing. This is not something I just can't feel like I'm meant to share this image. Now that I've said that, what I'm getting shown as this general theme is taking this leap of faith. And for many, this is just taking this leap of faith in general, in letting go of what's familiar, but also old and not really working for you anymore. And as the collective energy, and taking that leap into something unknown and all the rewards that can be found there. More specifically, this feels like taking a leap to follow that heart song. We all have this song that lies within our heart. It's like a heart song, a soul song. It's a specific tone that we emanate into the universe. And it feels like many that have been feeling and hearing this song are now willing to take this trust fall and see where it lands them. And for many, I see this is stepping into your role now as being a leader, healer, way shower. You've always been it. But this is where it feels like people very soon, if they're not already, are going to start coming to you, seeking guidance from you, whether this be around healing or just general guidance. But your light as a leader is emanating strongly, and it's going to attract people who need you. And the key is, initially, this can go to our heads a little bit sometimes at the beginning, because it's exciting, and suddenly we feel this huge sense of like, yes, I'm stepping into my purpose, I'm needed, all of that. So just keep the ego out of it and just enjoy the sense of fulfillment that this brings. Stepping out and being of service in this more pronounced way than what you're already doing is what I want to express there. I'm not saying you haven't been of service, but this is now taking it into this next level. And you taking this leap and doing this is what starts bringing in that sense of fulfillment, this abundance, because you're now at a different frequency because you've made that leap. This is like finding your fire, your passion, and just feeling this vitality, this warmth, this, I don't know, run through you because you know that you're where you're meant to be, and it all starts falling into place from here. I also get this other energy where, again, this can, it sort of feels that this can be construed in two ways. So one, as in more people now hearing that call, that inner voice, and going through this huge transformation. So about to step into a dark night of the soul energy or moving out of it. It's a transition. So it's not being in it, it's about to move into it or about to move out of it. This is where people, I'm getting these big tremors of energy. There is no victimhood in this state of consciousness, of being. Everything is seen clearly. Everything is a learning experience, an opportunity. You have, at the very least, co-created everything in your life. You are the conscious creator with this energy. And this is going to allow this expansion again into this next level where you're now you really start experiencing yourself as this multidimensional being, is how I'm being shown to express it. It's like you're not just doing this new, you're not just going up one step. This step now takes you to a whole new staircase that you're about to go up, if that makes sense. This is a huge shift and a really, really pivotal point in your journey that's going to bring much sense of power, inner power, freedom, a new sense of freedom. It's just going to feel like you are now tapping into that golden earth energy, if that makes sense. So that was what came up, and I just wanted to share that with you quickly and just say thanks for the messages that I've been receiving. Everything is fine. I've just been in this space. I have had a few personal things that have come up that have really needed me to just sit with them and process. Yes, so thinking about you all and just sending out big love, big heart hugs, and hoping that you're moving through these shifts. I do believe we've had another baseline shift, just a small one, but we have gone up that notch where we will not go below it again, like as an earth energy, but also the collective energy and also ultimately the individual energy. So it's kind of like where whatever that lowest vibration was, you will no longer go there anymore. It's been pushed out and you have a new baseline now, if that makes sense. You may have already sensed it within. I know I did. Anyway, the best way that I'm being shown to explain it is right now, if you've seen those videos where the sand is on a vibration plate and it holds a very simple pattern at a low frequency, then as the frequency gets moved and starts being raised to a new higher frequency, the sand starts scrambling, and then once the frequency is locked onto it, then suddenly moves and holds this more intricate pattern, and it does this with each frequency climb. And many of you might be feeling like the sand between vibrations. You are no longer holding the old vibration, but you haven't yet locked into this new one. And so it feels like every cell in the body is scrambling, trying to find its place. What are we doing now? Like, it's going to lock soon, and then you're going to feel it hold if you haven't already. And you'll know that you will not go back down below a certain point again. It's just not going to be possible because that vibration's not within you anymore. So it's exciting, I think. Not always fun, but it is exciting. And it's like grains of sand on a beach. You're changing in every moment with every breath, but just not every change is obvious. There's many subtle changes that make up an obvious change. So just remember that when it feels like nothing's happening. It is happening. It's just at the subtle level. Then you'll see it in a more obvious way. I'm going to leave it there and send you all biggest love and talk with you soon. Bye.